If you're interested in vision boards and actually getting them to work, then you came to the right place, because I am a vision board pro. Like 80 to 90% of the things on my yearly vision boards manifest. And the things that don't tend to happen like the year after. Not only that, but I've worked with so many clients who could not get vision boards or really get manifestation down. And then after, they're like, oh my gosh, literally every single thing on my vision board has manifested. Your entire life, every aspect is different.
Literally.
Like, everything.
Now I'm like living in Utah. I got engaged in my dream job. Like I said, it happened so fast. I don't think I even like really got time to process. To this day, I like sit down sometimes and I'm like, oh my gosh, like all of this happened in a year.
So vision boards for me in the past have not worked out. When Annie told us that we were going to create vision boards, I was like, oh, here we go again. So I did end up manifesting my vision board. She teaches you how to embody being what is on your vision board.
Most of the things on her vision board manifested within a 6-month period or less.
Much less.
I think it speaks volumes to the fact that I did the one-on-one coaching with Annie, came back for group coaching, did a retreat with Annie. Like, Annie has genuinely changed the course of my life. Since I worked with Annie in 2020, I've been able to increase my income by $90,000 annually. And that's just like amazing. I'm like one of the most fit bodies I've had in my life, which is just feels really good. I feel really confident. I'm in a dream living situation. I live waterfront in Florida in a place that I never would have imagined I would be. It's because I know how to trust myself now, and I can follow my heart's desires and like have all of that knowing that I'm on the right path. I would have never, ever done that ahead of working with Annie.
So it's not just a me thing, and it is teachable. So you came to the right place if this is something you have interest in. Before vision boards, before I learned about manifestation, my life was a hot mess. I'm not gonna go in depth to my story, because if you know, you know, but I was broke babysitting for $10 an hour. My skin was broken out. I was gaining weight. I was in a very long toxic relationship with an alcoholic, and my life was just a complete mess. And I was living in a constant state of anxiety for like all of my 20s and before that, to be honest. And then I came across manifestation and vision boards, and I made my first vision board, and so many things on it manifested. And so then every year I made vision boards and they manifested. Like, my entire life changed. And I've reflected, and obviously, well, if you know me, you know that I am a life coach, and I actually specifically teach manifestation. So over the years, I've really studied what it is that I do that has helped this happen. And it would take a long time to go through it all in this video. I'm gonna touch on some of the things, but before I touch on some of the things, I wanted to let you know this Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a YouTube live workshop. It is the Resolution Manifested Masterclass. So actually taking your resolutions, your New Year's resolutions, your vision board goals, and anchoring them in so you can actually manifest them. And I will be taking you through all of the things that I wish I could share in this video, but I don't have an hour to do that. So if you want to come live, it's going to go down Wednesday, so the Wednesday after Christmas, the 27th at 12 p.m. PST, 3 p.m. Eastern. Double check what time that is for your time zone. We're gonna do that here live. But I also have a question for you, so please comment below. Would you prefer that it's just simply streamed to YouTube and then you can watch live and comment and really interact and fully be there present that way? Or would you prefer that I host it on Zoom so you can come to a Zoom room and then it's also streamed on YouTube? My only issue with that though is sometimes when I do it through Zoom, it messes up being streamed to YouTube and it creates confusion and a different link, and I don't even want to describe it all because I don't even understand it myself. Please let me know your preference in the comments. That would be helpful. Hopefully that made sense. You are going to want to join, so mark it on your calendars. Even if you're not making a vision board, that is cool, but maybe you have goals and things that you want to work with going into the new year, and you don't want it just to be this, oh, I set a resolution and failed 2 weeks in situation that a lot of people experience. But that is also why making a vision board is so potent, because it's not just these resolutions and changes that are floating around in your awareness that you lose track of and lose motivation. There is a physical, visual reminder of your goals constantly in front of you. You don't want to just hide it away. I really recommend, if you make one, to put it up where you're constantly going to be seeing it. And it's not about hyper focusing and staring at your vision board all the time, but the fact that it's sitting there and your eyes are scanning over it and your subconscious mind is grasping onto those images really helps on a whole other level to manifest those things. It gets your subconscious mind in on the action and clear on the direction you're heading. So put it out there. And I will say there have been many people that have said, but I don't want to put it out in front of people because, like, what if my family or my spouse or my friends see it and they judge me? If you have fear that them seeing your vision boards, your visual goals, is something that they're gonna judge, then you're already judging yourself for those goals. You're already putting a blocked energy around claiming it, because if you don't want anyone to see it, of course you're not gonna actually even go after those things or energetically be open to manifest them, because you have embarrassment and shame around them. There is a block for you to uncover right there if you have any of that fear. For me, the thought of my family knowing that it's a vision board, because I grew up in a Christian conservative family, felt uncomfortable. So whenever my parents would see my vision board, I would just be like, it's my goal board. It's my goals. There's always things that you can do to make it work for you. But if you're not confident enough to claim what you want and like put it out there, then of course it's going to be hidden within you and suppressed and never come to fruition. Something else that has been coming to mind that might be triggering to some people, that will be triggering to some people, and that is the reality that you're living is the reality that you're choosing. The life that you're living is the life that you're choosing. Let me say it one more time. The life you are currently living right now is the life that you are choosing. So if you're really fulfilled with the life that you're living, congratulations, you chose that, you built that for yourself. But if you're not happy with the life you're living, that is the life you've been choosing. And I know that one thought that many people have is the fact that people can go, well, what about people in other countries going through horrible things right now, or people who are imprisoned and all of those kinds of factors. And I understand that some people have circumstances that feel out of their control, but this is a message for you. If you are someone who has the freedom to watch this right now, you have choices to do something different. You have the freedom to get out of relationships that are toxic. You have the freedom to switch career paths if you hate what you're doing, or find gratitude and things that you do enjoy in the things that you're already doing. Like maybe it's not just throw everything out and change everything in that way. Maybe it's changing your perspective. What is going well in life right now? How can you enhance the life that you currently have? And that is a big tip when it comes to manifesting your vision board. It's not about it being this goal and this life that's way off in the future. It's like, how can you anchor elements of those things that you want to manifest, those goals on your vision board? How can you anchor them in and do those things now? How can you have more of that now? Like I said, we're going to be going over an entire process Wednesday in the masterclass, but some things to take note of as you create these new goals for 2024. First, get clear on what you want. So step one, get clear on what you want. And this also comes with really tapping into, what does your heart and soul want? What have you always wanted to claim? Not what should you want because everyone else wants it. Like you should want 100,000 followers on Instagram. You should want that nice car or that big house or to be a social media influencer. Is that what you want? Maybe you do want some of those things. There's nothing wrong with that. But what is your reason? What is your why? Is it from your ego or is it from your heart and soul? And some of those things can be from your soul. Maybe you want to put yourself out there on social media and be seen because you do want to do good and you have a message that you want to share that you feel could actually make a difference. So what's the truth in that and what's from your heart? And also that is why my vision boards have worked and my clients' vision boards have worked, because we've gotten really clear on what our intuition and our hearts and our souls are asking of us. Because if it is something that is truly aligned with your heart and soul, those are the things that are 100% going to manifest, because you're so supported in those things happening because you're meant to do those things, versus all those ego conditioned goals that we feel like we have to struggle for and grind for, and we need to make happen because it will impress everybody and then we'll feel good about ourselves. When it's from the heart and from the soul, it happens. So get clear on what you want, not what your parents have said you should want, not what society said you should want, not what your ego says you should want, and then get clear on what is out of alignment in your life. What isn't working in your life? What in your life does not match up with that vision that you want? And you get to start releasing those things. Do you want your home to feel nourishing and good? Or maybe you even want to manifest a new living environment, yet you have all of this clutter and the energy feels off. Okay, well, make your home a space that feels good. This is a great time of year to let go of old objects and to clean, declutter, make your space feel energetically the way you want it to stepping into this new year. Do you have specific goals with your body? I know everyone's all about like body love and all that, but if you're not feeling good in your skin and you're like, I really haven't been taking care of myself, I don't move around as much as I should, I'm not actually nourishing myself, I've been eating a lot of processed foods, like get clear on that and be real with yourself. Take inventory on all the things that aren't working in your life and get excited about the changes that you can make. Not even from a body image standpoint, but just from a way of being and feeling standpoint. Like get excited about getting natural supplements and fueling your body with natural foods, and get excited about feeling good, feeling energized, feeling clear in your mind, moving your body. Maybe, I have my Lululemon workout mirror. I love it. I wasn't using it for a while, but I just all of a sudden got really excited to use it, like before Christmas even happened, and I've been doing it consistently. I'm like, this feels so good. I went and bought healthy pre-workout, which I didn't know there was a thing, but it's like natural and it uses green tea and matcha and stuff, and just got things to help me feel excited in making those changes. So get clear on what you want, get clear on what's out of alignment in your environment. Start making small shifts. It doesn't have to be everything at once, but start making small shifts. Purchase little things that will help support it. If that helps me. And start now. If you're watching this before 2024, don't wait until New Year. Don't say, I will do it then. If we constantly have that attitude, we're gonna always have that, like, I'll start next week and next week and next week, and we never actually do it. Start now. And then my last piece of advice for this video is to surround yourself with people who will support this growth. And if you don't have people in your life, like accountability buddies, family, who are supportive, get yourself in online groups and communities. Every year, I have invested in mentors for different areas of life. For intuitive development, I've invested in coaching certification programs, I've invested in business coaches, the different things I need help with. When I find the right mentor and the right group, it's usually a group setting, everything expands because I'm in a group of people who are motivated, who are making changes, who are helping me keep myself accountable, and things happen like crazy. So with that being said, I would also like to put out there that my group coaching program, the Next Level Life Manifestation Accelerator, starts at the beginning of January, but you can actually join now. The welcome module is already out. It has a bunch of different trainings and energy work practices and meditations and action steps to already get in on before we even have the first call. It's actually at a crazy early bird special right now. If you're watching this as I'm dropping this video, but that sale is ending this week. It's over 50% off. This is priced at what a lot of coaches would price a self-paced course at.
You have access to Annie live every single week. It blows my mind how much access you give to us. Not just follow a program behind a computer screen. That's what Annie gives you, which is priceless. Like most coaches will charge tens of thousands of dollars for stuff like this. So for your price, it blew my mind. And Annie over delivers. So she'll say that she's gonna give you one thing, and then she just has these, like, we're still from the Next Level Life program in January having calls as a group, and you become a family with like-minded people who want to embody the highest versions of themselves. I am so freaking grateful for you, Annie, for allowing, like, creating the space for us to step into who we are, for us to share our message, for us to shine our light. And you literally have done that for me. And I am so grateful for you. I could not have done it without you. That's why my soul was called to you. And so what I have to say to people right now is, if you feel that same pull, like I did, this is the way. This is the next step. And you will absolutely not regret it.
Last year was my first year putting on the Next Level Life, and the transformations and the manifestations absolutely blew me away. Again, go look at my client testimonials, and I want you to join. There are already over 40 people in this group. We're also gonna be making vision boards, so another reason to get in on it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, but I definitely recommend clicking the link, reading the page, seeing how it feels, and taking the step. And if there's any reason where you're like, I can't make the calls work, it's okay. I've had people go through my programs live through the experience, watch all the call replays, and still have crazy transformations, crazy things unfold. So again, if you're ready to step into your next level of life and manifest the things on your vision board and get in on a high level, high support coaching program at seriously the lowest price you're gonna find for a program of this quality, then join us. And again, mark your calendars for Wednesday, December 27th. We're gonna do a live workshop here on YouTube. It's gonna be really good. I hope to see you there. But I will leave you at that. I hope you have an amazing end of your year and hope to see you in the Next Level Life.